for this venue. Couple of housekeeping things. First of all, boring, I know, but in case of emergency, it is important that we all know that there are 3 emergency exits at the back there. Everyone, I was going to say stampede out as fast as you can, but obviously that's a joke. Carefully make your way out those doors. We'll go down the stairs and meet in the lobby. Toilets are around the corner here. Again, out those doors and that way. All right, so we are going to be hearing from 7, I was going to say great bands, and I assume making the semi-finals that all of these artists here tonight are great, but I'm going to experience them with you, and I'm very excited to see the 7 bands that we have tonight who are all competing for 2 spots in Sunday's grand final. First up tonight, we have Fisherman. Welcome them to the stage. These guys hail from St Ives High. This is their biggest gig tonight. They're so excited to be here and joining us. They did play Petersham Bolo as a warm-up gig, and I asked them how they got that gig. They asked nicely. I've got to try that more. That's quite amazing. They have told me that they get to know each other very well in the cramped 4x4 room that they rehearse in. And I believe Miss Gray, their teacher, is here tonight.
G'day, Miss Gray.
I've been told that you have to give them an A on their multimedia assignment. And there's a possibility that I'm feeling like you really, really need to give them an A, or my life may be in danger. They told me not to say anything. I'm kidding, of course. They're charming young men. And so these guys, their musical influences are the Chats, Hockey Dad, and Tin Heads. They're going to play predominantly some punk garage rock for us tonight, sometimes taking on a bit of indie surfing, surf rock feel. So take it away, boys. Fisherman.
How's it going, Bankstown? Lovely to be here. This song's called Apricot Girls. Apricot girls, they've got wisdom, they wish to share. Apricot girls, streams of dying swim around their heads. They don't have a plan, all they know is their apricot land. Sex all day if they can. Oh, but they will never settle down with a man. And I don't know how you could live like this. I don't know why you would die for this. I like your stories, it's fun to listen. Still you keep me guessing, you keep me wishing. I can't believe the things you say, but I like you more every day. Oh, I like your stories, it's so fun to listen. I guess your life's just beyond my vision. Oh, I don't understand. Someone so close to death, teach me about life. Say she's just an apricot girl. Oh, but when she smiles, my heart's in a whirl. Oh yeah, apricot girl. Don't leave me. Don't tell me you're an apricot girl. Oh, please don't tell me that I'm in another world. I've got something to say. Oh, and let me say it, 'cause you make me feel sane. These. Don't leave me, please. Don't leave me. That's Apricot Girls, everyone. Thank you very much. We like to switch the genre up in Fisherman. So if our audience doesn't have whiplash by the end, we've done a bad job. This song's called Wake Up. River flow in my head. Don't you know sometimes I'll go to bed. Got a girl in my room, and you know she makes my heart go boom. But when I see her and she's sitting at the station, don't you know I start to think that she's just in my imagination. Oh, so what do? Wake up! Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up! Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up! Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, or stay asleep! Her and me, I have slipped into insanity. She don't make me go mad. All accounts I think I already have. But when I see her and she's sitting at the station, oh my God, I start to think that she's in my imagination. So what do? Wake up! Wake up, wake up, wake up! Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up! Wake up, 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 wake up! Wake up, big sound! Or stay asleep if you want to. We don't mind. Anyone feeling the pop song right now? I feel like we want to play a pop song. Go on, Patty, show them how it's done. Away from this crowd, I really don't mind. I'll just have to find a way to shout. You look so good in a way I never thought you could. Give me the thing, I'll even buy you a ring if you think I should. Oh baby, 'cause I wanna be with you till the end. 'Cause I love you, baby. I'm sure you've got to be mine. Together, I'll like shine. Sure, there's so many people, maybe more. I really don't care, because I'm just happy that you're there. Let's stay here until night. We'll go home at the turn of the tide. We can pretend we can surf for what it's worth. I'm sure we'll be fine. 'Cause I wanna be with with you till the end of time. 'Cause I love you, baby, sure you got to be mine. Together, I just know I see our light shine. Show us the party. 'Cause I got to be with you for all of time. 'Cause I love you, baby, I know you've got to be mine. I can see it, our light shine. Woo! All right. We want to slow it right down for you. This next song's called Felix's Grandmother's Rental Property in Wollstonecraft. Let's go. Monday morning, I'm not keen. I guess I'm not ready to face that same routine. 'Cause I've been feeling shades of blue ever since the day I lost you. Tuesday morning, yeah, it's late. But Wednesday, Thursday, oh, they feel the same. I guess Friday it's alright, for it's the only night of the week I can drink my sins away all night. I just can't go on living without you. Well, I just can't stop thinking about you. I feel like shit, but then I guess I'll get on with it. Monday morning comes again. I guess it's time to find another friend. And these feelings aren't the best. Oh, I know she'll only call me when she's on house arrest. Oh, darling, I just can't go on living without you. Oh, I just can't stop thinking about you. I guess I'll get on with it. Thank you. We've got one more song for you, Bankstown. And this one requires a little bit of audience participation. So let's give this a go. Everyone, right now, I'm going to kick my foot at you and you're going to yell hot tea. Can we practice that? Let's do it again. Yell hot tea! Hot tea! Hot tea! Hot tea! All right, sweet. So when I kick my foot, you got to yell that in the song, all right? Sweet. Let's see how this goes. Okay, Lockie, call it. This song's called Hot Tea. Let's go. Yeah! the sun makes the trick go flat. Only one way to improve that. Chemist warehouse is the place to be. Penthouse, Taramara and Hansby. Get a sound, baby, shower with the Sprite. Hot tea got me feeling over. Let's go. Hot tea. Hot tea. Hot tea. Hot tea. Get the tea inside your mouth. Watch the thing start to go stout. Go sticks and start to panic. But the tea just won't stop, damn it. Talking hot tea. Talking hot tea. Talking hot tea. What am I saying? I'm saying hot tea. Gotta work, but you're 4 hours late. Boss asked, where were you, mate? You don't know because you're too far gone. You drank the tea, now you want some more. I'm talking hot tea. Hot tea. Hot tea. Hot tea. How do you just go, guys? Running a toll on my conscience. Hot tea, don't give a damn, it's just nonsense. Hot tea's not another joke. Hot tea's better than bang bang fuck. Hot tea! Ah! Oh! Thank you, Bankstown! We've been Fisherman. You've been a lovely audience. And we hope to see you again one day. Au revoir.
That was so energetic. I was having a party back there. That was amazing. And strangely, I feel like a cup of hot tea. I have no idea why. So last night, 2 bands went through to our Sunday final, Denim on Her and Jericho. And I'm sure they're all keenly watching tonight to see who their competition is and sitting quite nervously, judging by our first act tonight. What are they all vying for? Well, on the line tonight, the first prize we have for the school. The first prize is $1,000 worth of Marshall products from Taramara Music. Obviously, none of this goes ahead without wonderful sponsors donating these prizes to us. So thank you, Taramara Music, for your generosity. The band gets Zoom products from Dynamic Music, multi-track recording, 5 days of it in Main Street Studios. Brett Oaten Solicitors is offering some legal advice. Zen Studios is giving up rehearsal time. Martin Brady Photography, professional photo shoot, and they get a support gig courtesy of Harbour Agency, which not all of us can just ask nicely for those gigs. So that's a really great opportunity for these guys. And it's wonderful that YouthRock is back and happening, because getting these talented musicians out there into the world is what this world needs these days. Next up, we have a band called Serenix from the Ponds High School. Come on up. Come on, you can do better than that, I've heard it. Now, apart from attempting to upstage me with fabulous hair colour and fashion, I did promise to bring the sparkles tonight. You didn't bring as many sparkles as me, so I'm very excited to hear these guys. They have stated some of their musical influences as some of my favourite bands. We've got Panic at the Disco and Paramore, Halocene, Hailstorm, First to 11. This is going to be an exciting journey with some female front women, which is always exciting to see. These events are often very heavily stacked towards one gender. This is their first ever gig together. I'm so excited for them to give them this opportunity. So their name, Serenix, is similar to their story. It started with a Greek name that they loved, and then they thought, we can make this even cooler. And they kept adding and changing until it was something that was them. And this is how this band formed. It's my understanding that Sharon and Kai got together, started jamming and went, we need more, and started cherry picking some musicians that they found around the school. So they started with two things they loved and they grew it to be themselves. And they did that because they wanted to perform. They just felt like that was their journey in life. And I think that's a really brave move to get out there and go, this is what we're going to do. We've got to find people to do it with. It's not always that easy. I also want to mention that some of their songs here tonight, they wrote them a while ago. They've been developing them on a ukulele, and several weeks ago when they found out they were coming here, they started amping them up and adding in some rock. So I'm just so excited and proud of these guys, and I'm very excited to hear them. Give it up.
For you, and that will always be the truth. And now I am stuck in a perpetual state of madness and torment and hate. Your research had led you astray. Your paranoia drove you insane. So blame me for all of your crimes and your greed. I'll become the traitor you shaped me to be. Burn me down. Burn this nightmare to the ground. If you hate me this badly, use fire, it's easy. You know what the catch is, just light up the matches. Burn me down to ashes. She suffered so you could be proud. I suffered and look at me now. So this time, dear Father, you will not escape. I'll set everyone ablaze. Burn me down. Let you see who's laughing now. If you hate me this badly, use fire, it's easy. You know what the catch is, just light up the matches. Burn me down to ashes. You don't understand the things I had to do just to get our family back. I went through hell and now I am broken. If you think that is all, then I guess I've misspoken. You ruined my chance for a normal life. You're a coward who hides and never dies. I wish you the best in eternal hell. Sincerely from the son you left behind. Burn me down. Hear those screams that were bound. If you hate me this badly, use fire, it's easy. You know what the catch is, just light up the matches. Burn me down to ashes. Hello, Bankstown Club! I hope you're all having a wonderful evening tonight, and I hope you guys will enjoy the rest of the performances. And hello to all those on the live stream. Now, I want you guys to meet the band. On drums, we have Jack. On bass, we have Tiger Lily. Our rhythm guitarist, Kai. Our lead guitarist, Sharon. You let us down. Now you can't redeem yourself this time. Just don't try to hide. Come out, let's play a little game for all my friends. Come out and never leave me alone again. You don't have to hide from me. So come out and set me free. You left me all alone here. It's time to pay the price. Don't move, it'll hurt a second. You'll be our sacrifice. Come out, the nightmare's over now, I won't pretend. Come out, we both know how this is going to end. Come out, let's play a little game for all my friends. Come out and never leave me alone again. You don't have to hide from me. I just want us to be happy. So come out and set me free. I drove to the beach with 3 bodies in my car. I counted to 3, 3 people who left me scarred. I come across one. He was cocky and quite pathetic. He made my school life no fun, which made me quite apathetic. Wish someone would believe me. Wish someone would tell you off. But I guess the torture never stops. Run and hide, but I will find you. Time flies, but I won't forget you. Sob and weep like you did to me. You'll regret making me the black sheep one by one. There were only 3. Next there was 2 who made me jealous and insecure. I covered her wounds as the sirens scream louder and louder. Shut her up, she has no say. Have I gone too far, completely insane? Doesn't matter now, I put her out of her pain. Run and hide, but I will find you. Time flies, but I won't forget you. Sob and weep like you did to me. You'll regret making me the black sheep one by one. There were only 3. Can't run, can't hide, guess you're afraid to die. Don't run, don't hide, you left me here to die. At last there was 3, way too loud for me, making my ears bleed. But I felt bad for 3, 'cause she was unaware, just like me. 3 people that I despised and hate. Tomorrow we're going to our graves. One lonely girl who can't be saved. Run and hide, but I will find you. Time flies, so were you amused? Sob and weep like you did to me. Do you regret making me the black sheep? Run and hide, but I will find you. Time to the beach with 3 bodies in my car. The ocean took 3 as I joined in with all my scars. Alright, well, this next song, this last song is, it's really stupid. It's called Stupid Cheesy Love Song. It's about the time where I may or may not have got rejected. But you know what? We can sing through the pain. Woo! Right. For a long, long while, I've been so in denial about the way my heart goes pitter-patter. For me, it's hard to see that under lock and key, that love ain't nothing but brutality. But now, you made my heart go wild. I hate stupid, cheesy love songs, but I'll write one just for you. And it sounds crazy, but to be really honest, I don't give a damn. So here are my feelings for you. Alright, this is so strange. Am I going insane? Is there a cure for this brain wired with love songs? God, I am such a mess, but you took all my stress away, so I will suck it up and try my best to show how much my love had grown. I hate stupid, cheesy love songs, but I'll write one just for you. And it sounds crazy, but to be really honest, I don't give a damn. So here are my feelings for you. Your pale blue eyes light up the skies, and that's just one of the reasons why. Your hair, your smile, your interest, your style. So why don't we give this a try? Is what I would have said, but I know that you don't like me back, 'cause this is all just a fantasy. I can make you like me back, but we're friends, I wouldn't change a thing. 'Cause I hate stupid, cheesy love songs, but I'll write one just for you. And it sounds crazy, but to be really honest, I don't give a damn. So here, but I know that you don't like me back, 'cause this is all just a fantasy. It sounds crazy, but to be really honest, I don't give a damn. So here are my feelings for you. Thank you for coming to Youth Rock, and to the other bandmates, I'm sure you will do amazing. Do not stress. You will do awesome.
I, for one, got goosebumps with some of those lyrics. They were very touching. Thank you, Serenix. Thank you so much. I have already thanked Bankstown Sports for hosting us tonight. I would be remiss not to thank Gildan and T1 Print for my fashion tonight. Tonight, Lola is wearing Gildan and T1. You know how I said you guys were my favourite audience as opposed to last night? You're losing me. Lola is wearing Gildan and T1 tonight. Thank you, thank you. I'll pay you and you later. Thank you. Main Street Studios, I mentioned them in the first prize, but we cannot thank them enough for their generosity. New South Wales Department of Education, and of course Belmore Boys High, who has been involved with this event for a long time now, and none of this would happen without any of our sponsors, but Belmore High has contributed a lot over the years, so thank you. The next band that we are going to have the pleasure of hearing is from Bulli High. It's Zion! Not to be confused with Lion, which is later. So Zion got their name I'm not going to say what I was going to say. They got their name from reabsorbing their own words. I'm in a strange mood tonight. Last night I got called a dag, which very much encompasses what this is standing in front of you. But tonight I think I'm daggier than usual. I'll try and stay away from dad jokes, if I can. So, yeah, anyone want to come up? I actually really love dad jokes. So Zion is noise backwards because they make noise, but they want to distort it a little bit, so they're bringing us backwards noise, and I love that. I asked them to tell me about themselves, and they all got very sheepish, and I was like, anything silly that you've ever done? They all went very quiet, and I went, you're telling me you're all sensible? And they nodded quietly. So these are 3 very sensible young men who got together, and they used to play in a band together. And I said, what happened to that band? And they were like, we were looking forever for a bass player. We didn't have a bass player. We were hunting one down. So eventually they decided to create their own bass player. And Hamish pawned his guitar and he gave up his love. And he went out and he found a bass. And he has only been playing the bass for a couple of weeks. And he decided it's time that he steps up and becomes the bass player they were all looking for, which I think shows a commitment to the band, giving up his first true love for the sake of the band. But I also find that really exciting that these guys have so much knowledge of each other that he's able to learn the bass in the context of this band that they had already formed. Their influences include Silverchair, obviously an alumni of YouthRock, Soundgarden, Nickelback, Tool, Helmet. They've never entered YouthRock before, but they're going to sensibly enter the stage tonight. It's Zion!
Hi, we're Zion. We're from Bulleye High School, and this first song's called Clutch.
Got my heavy loader, my head on shoulders, my clutch and motor, my clutch and motor, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Till my face turns blue, my face turns blue, my face turns blue. I said, change till my face turns blue, my face turns blue, my face turns blue. Got my rib cage in place and the skull behind my face, and my clutch in third base, my clutch in third base, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Change till my face turns blue, my face turns blue, my face turns blue. I said change till my face turns blue, my face turns blue, my face turns blue.
Thank you. This next song's called Centipede. This next song's called Quicksand.
My name is nothing now. Sun's up and down, breathing in just enough to smoke me out. I am always down, planted on the ground, breathing enough to smoke you out. This time I'm giving time to the eye with both eyes grateful when I'm stuck in this body.
Thank you. This last one is called 360 Degrees.
Get down, I burn my on my own, shut me down. Burn to dinosaur bones, the love God, come to rain. Now 160 degrees, don't give me left, let me flame. I could never be. Put you down like a dog in the street. Shut me down. Little flowers that I'm the love God coming straight down. I'm deep and the tea don't give me left. Nothing plain. That could never be the love God come to rain. 160 degrees, don't give me left. Nothing plain.
Thank you.
Thank you, Zion. You certainly brought the noise. I like this coloured light. This is the first night of my life that I've gotten what I've wanted. I said something before and it happened, and I said I like the coloured light, and he changed it back, but then he ignored me. That's fine, I'm fine. I got it momentarily. Oh, okay, now I'm too lit. I have a phone. It's an iPhone, fairly broken. Cover might be worth more. No, that's broken too. Does it have any battery? I have a battery here. We could auction this off. I don't know if it's worth money, so maybe chores. Anyone want to walk the dog for a phone? In all seriousness, we did find this on the floor. Is this anyone's phone? It is a tatty iPhone, broken screen, broken cover. I'd say it's a musician's, just guessing. Anyone lost a phone? No? Okay, well, great. I have a new phone. Fabulous. If you have lost it, come and knock somewhere. I'll get you a phone. Fun fact. I used to be in a band, and I've just found out that the drummer has become a dad for the first time. Twins. Call them Anna 1, Anna 2. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Thank you. I did actually find that really funny. But I did promise to not bring the dad jokes, so I won't do that anymore. Next band up tonight, we have, from Lucas Heights Community School, Dolor. Dolor, of course, being Spanish for pain, and also the root name. Many people don't know that Lola is a derivative of Dolores, which is the Lady of Sorrows. Mary, the Lady of Sorrows. Us Spaniards are a strange Catholic group. We believe in crying ladies. Harry here. Which one's Harry? Harry is guitar vocals. Oh yeah, that's right. I looked up. I remember Harry now. I don't trust him. He doesn't like olives on pizza.
I'm a very picky eater.
I thought I was going to die saying that. He got really angry at me for even mentioning that tonight. And I was like, the more you get angry, the more I'm going to talk about this. But seriously, I can understand no pineapple on pizza. I like it myself, but I get it. Olives. Incidentally, no olives on pizza. Great name for a song. Let's speak about Dolores, shall we? It's not all about me tonight. I asked them tonight what the best moment of their performing career was, or their band times together. They dug a hole. They genuinely told me they dug a hole one night. Best night of their lives. Best night. I'm sure one of them looked up and went, "Dug a hole, Dad. Hey, Dad, dug a hole." These guys are influenced by Black Sabbath, Helmet, Pantera, Foo Fighters, Deftones, Smashing Pumpkins, Quicksand. We are in for some big sounds. Let's get excited. They've won many competitions already, and they're just looking for another trophy for the trophy room. Let's see if they can deliver tonight. It's Dolor.
Song's called Rat. It's on Spotify. Check it out. We appreciate you all being here. Crush dying. I'm dying. I'm suffering. 'Cause I'm not your right. Except for maybe you are the rest. Tolerated. Be in my head. Worthless you are. You take up space. They say for nothing. I'm crying. I'm dying. I'm suffering. 'Cause I'm not your right. Except for maybe you are the word. You're tolerated, and I'm not as blind as you. I'm trying to make you see you're ignoring reason. Yet you say hate killing you. This is the last time I'll try and warn you. Possible decision enough to kill me. Harry on guitar, everyone. One more time. Crushing fear. My brain's involved now. When you won't admit it, it's getting worse now. Dying, crying, suffering. 'Cause I'm not your right. Except for maybe you are the right. Tolerated, and I'm not as blind as you. I try to make you see you're ignoring my reasons. Yes, you say, hey, you think you. I am not your right. Thank you, everybody. We're gonna bring it down with this next song. See those of you who try to enjoy that. This one's called Tempting. This is Harry, by the way, on guitar. This is Kirby. This is Kirby on drums. Jack on bass. This song's called Tempting. Seeming abandonment from everyone and everything. I can't belong will change, but I'll still stay the same. And I'm burdened with the burden, and knowing nothing can last. And I'll try to breathe, but I'm constantly drowning in a sea of my pitiful mistakes. This is boring. My ending's so tempting. This is the end, it's far too late. I got nothing left in this world to hate. Wrong for being me, now I'm forever gone. I'm leaving soon, leaving now, fading away and I'm bleeding out. I'm giving up on you, nothing you out to me. Sick inside and it always having to manage everything. You're so disposable. I'm looking in, I'm breathing out, only feeling safe while I'm in doubt. But you can't fix this, and you can't fix me. Everyone, this is boring. My ending's so tempting. This is the end, it's far too late. I got nothing left in this world to hate. Even sunset feels so wrong. Leaving soon, leaving now, fading away and I'm bleeding out. I'm giving up on you, that's what you are to me. And I got insane from the pain, and all I wanna do is tell you, but you just keep on leaving me alone. But I'm afraid, I'm ashamed, and I'm hateful, and I'm resentful, and I just don't know how to hate it. I hate you, yeah, I hate this. Thank you, everyone. For all you people that like punk rock,
Stand up and march around to this last song because
yeah, man.
This last song is called The Judging.
I need an explanation for the emptiness I'm feeling deep inside. And if you would bother to hear me, I think you'd find yeah, true. We're wasting my life whilst I'm wasting my time. Boredom has consumed me. Thank you, everyone. It is inordinary, giving him this trying. bother to hate me. I think you'd find you're true. Only wasting my time whilst I'm wasting my life. Boredom is consuming me. One more time. Thank you, everyone. We're at a law. Thank you.
Wow. That was incredible. But we do need to have some consideration for them. Unfortunately, their budget was blown on their beautiful guitars and custom colour sticks, and they ran out of money for haircuts. So I think we do need to feel for them this evening. After another couple of bands, our judges are going to make the very difficult decision of who to send through. Our judges tonight are Maria De Vera from Harbour, Clinton Parks, also from Harbour, Alan Smith, the founder and organiser of YouthRock, Steph Leong from APRA. Did Alex arrive? No, Alex is not here tonight, but we thank her for prizes, which I will talk about later. Eric Bellingham and Mark Lewis. We thank you so much for your time and the very difficult job you are going to have later. It's already making my head spin what you need to do later. So I think that deserves a round of applause. Thank our judges tonight. Once again, without them, we wouldn't have a night tonight, because I certainly don't want to be making that decision. Second prizes up for grabs. We need to thank the sponsors of our second prizes. For the school, Drummer's Dream will be donating music product, Australis product. And for the band, we've got from Sound Devices, we've got a bunch of product. One-tracked song from Rancom Street Studios. 12-hour rehearsal time at Zen Studios. I can't reiterate enough how much that can set up the career of some of these young musicians. So that's very generous, and we thank you so much to those sponsors. I'm excited about the next band. I know I'm excited about every band. I know I'm very excitable, but I'm really excited about this next band up. We've got Ruby and the Groovy Doobies. Ruby has already astounded me before I've even heard a note come out of her. She sings, plays piano, plays the drums, not very well in her own words. I disagree, I'm sure she's amazing. She acts. She's released an EP, which I'm going to plug for her. It is under the name Ruby Archer on Spotify. Another little plug. She really worked me backstage. Another plug for her. Ruby is going to be in a TV show called Soundtrack to Our Teenage Zombie Apocalypse on ABC Me on August 15. I'm going to be watching. Everyone here should be watching. That is a huge feat, and I'm very excited to support her in that. Now, these guys met in a barn house.
So we met like 15 years ago in a barn house. We were actually shoveling hay. Our drummer was our boss, and he just started like doing a rhythm, and we're like, hey, that's kind of groovy. And yeah, that's what, thank you, that's what we, yeah.
I think he's waiting for applause. I might just go downstairs for a drink and let him take over. Think he can hold his own up here. These guys are influenced by... Okay, I've been doing this a little while, and every single night, someone is influenced by a band that I struggle to pronounce. I have practiced, and I'm actually pretty good at it. Last night I got it right. But after speaking to these guys, now our influences aren't really right, and they added in some more. The fact that it's in here is furthering my assumption that everyone gets together and at least one band tonight puts this band as their influence just to make me struggle with this. But I'm going to prove to them now it's no longer getting to me. I got this. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
We don't sound like King Giz. That's just an influence, I promise, guys. I'm sorry.
But in saying that, it was all about me, Ruby. That was all about me. They're also influenced by God, Satan, The Wiggles, Bill Murray, Paul Blart, but seriously, Ben Shapiro, Jeff Buckley, Norah Jones. I'm pretty excited to hear these guys. I've really enjoyed hanging out with them, as you may have noticed. It's Ruby and the Groovy Doobies. Let's hear it.
Hello, hello. How are we all? I said, how are we? Hey, I know I've thoroughly enjoyed the bands tonight, so I'm sure you guys have as whatever. We're gonna be playing only 3 songs, but they are quite long, I think. Anyway, I'm Ruby. This is Ziv Raz on guitar, no middle name. This is Liam Bruce McDonald on bass, middle name. And then we have Micah on drums, no middle name or last name. All right, that's an inside joke, you don't have to laugh. Okay, this first one's called Too Loud. Blue smoke and dust on a tile floor. You know it here, baby, 'cause you couldn't help but want more. Did I let you in to mold what you know? Gonna reap just what you sow. Did you get too used to my tragic flaws? Did you get too scared 'cause you bargained for more than just an average chick who will give you its world? Well, I got the wrong girl. Did you get too close to my burning flame? And did you realize you gotta say my name painted on the ground? Yeah, and I guess I'm just too loud. I'm too public with my sound. I'm too loud. I'm too evil when I'm down. I'm too loud. Feel too profound. Feel I'm too loud. Tell me a little thing or two to just settle the price before you follow through. That you see a world above your own, 'cause I realize that we're all alone. And did you get too used Thank you. Oh, listen to that. My voice is already. Maybe I was a bit too loud. I'm so sorry. All right, this next one is a song called Shiver, and unlike most of my songs, it's a bit more upbeat, I'd like to say. I don't know. Anyway.
Almost like you're made of glass, let roll off your tongue. Your poetry that comes to pass, loaded in your gun.
And speak of what the world is for. Speak to me of poems. Oh, and fractionally just can't help but think of you when I found myself aloof, and I've tried to shut it down. Wait till I found someone to replace you, but I only see your face, you. Your eyes say something much more than I can sing, and say something that'll make me shiver, and say something that'll make me dance, and say something that'll make me smile. Oh God, I don't have a chance.
Almost like good to touch, let the blisters sting. Almost like it's all too much just to hear you sing.
And tell me what I'm running for. It's just myself. Oh, and punch me with just your smile. I don't think of you, and I found myself aloof, and I've tried to shut it down. Wait till I found someone to replace you, but I only see your face, you. Your eyes say something much more than I can sing, and say something that'll make me shiver, and say something that'll make me dance, and say something that'll make me smile. Oh God, I don't have a chance. God, that means I need to fill time, because something's obviously a bit wacky with that lead. Something actually, I don't know if you saw us like trying to have a little mosh down there, but as soon as that happened, I lost both my earrings and they broke, and I was really disappointed because everything's falling apart, man. They're like Illuminati earrings, and I thought they were really cool. And then, anyway, are we set? Sweet as. All right, this is our last one for tonight, ladies and gents. And this is, if I had like romance with any of my songs, it would be with this one, I think. So this is called Unhealthy Way.
But is that too much for you? And I want to be loved.
Thank you so much. Oh.
For Ruby and the Groovy Doobies. Few more sponsors to thank. I have been told no more jokes or I'm fired. So keep a straight face, nice and serious. We'd like to thank some more sponsors. For third prizes, we have for the school Shure microphone product from Jans, and the band will receive GHS and Rode product from Dream Music and Turramurra Music, and a studio recording day with Trackdown Studios. Again, cannot do any of this without the sponsors, without the judges, without you guys, without the wonderful talent that's here. And I guess some of these crew and you know, they do stuff as well. Speaking of crew, there's been a new category put on tonight for all of the bands here are judged by usually four categories. Someone has written on my category list that being nice and impressing the backstage crew is now a category. The judges are aware of that? I don't think I might need to update them. But in all seriousness, they do get judged on songwriting, presentation and set composition or construction, their communication, musicianship. So it's not as simple as just going, really like those guys. These judges have to deliberate over each individual category that they need to judge in. So it's a really difficult decision, even at the best of times. When you have to break it down to that, it can be and just agonizing. The next band up tonight. Not to be confused with Zion. This is Lion from Rose Bay Secondary College. Now, I'd like to rename them if I can. I can do what I want. I've got the microphones working. I've got a few seconds. So Lion used to be the name for their four band members. But the O in Lion, little Olivia, she's gone. And we've now got an extra C and E in Cassidy and Ed. So we're thinking maybe Nice L. They came up with Lince. Arguably better than Nice L, but I came up with Nice L, so I think that's better. But these guys have already had a track on rotation on Triple J with Chalky Milk, was it? A few years ago. That is a huge achievement. Just a huge achievement. They did give me a list of shout-outs they want me to do. I'm not going to read them all. I'm just going to read the first one. There's just too many for one night. First shout-out, let's see. Brent from where they practice Talon Music. They say it's an absolute legend. They want to thank Talon Music for their space. Brought them together. These guys describe themselves as coming from different areas of music. And then they all come together to create a sound that they feel is really unique to them because of where they all come from. Another food-based issue that I've got. I don't know why. People keep telling me these things. I'm not specifically asking now, what's a weird food quirk? People just tell me these things. Ed here will only eat mozzarella sticks when they are cold and dipped in Nutella. I genuinely thought he was saying that so that I'd read it out. But they've all confirmed, no, that's the thing. I've never had a mozzarella stick. I'm going to try it cold and dipped in Nutella. Even though Ed has told me don't do that. He doesn't think I like it. I'm going to give it a go. All right. There were other things that they wanted me to mention, but I'm just not going to. Oh no, I will mention that their musical influences, I guess this goes to what they were talking about, that they're all very eclectic in terms of their loves and influences with music, and they're bringing it together to create their sound. It's anything from Jeff Buckley, Jimi Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Billie Eilish, Watermelon Man, but only one song. So I've been told. So it's with great anticipation that I welcome Lion.
Hello.
said that like 10 times. I want everyone to stand up because no one stood up yet. So I want everyone up front. As many of you as possible, please. And I want everyone to stand, and I want everyone to dance, and come to the very front. It's too awkward when there's a lot of space. So come to the middle, don't stand to the side. Come on. Come in. Yeah! Okay. While they're sorting out that guitar stuff, just chat a little bit more. We've got 4 songs tonight. The first one is... Okay. So the first one is a story that Cassidy and I wrote last year. It's a bit of a weird one. I won't go into detail because it's a bit odd, but it's like a... It's kind of gothic. It's like a murdery, sort of a bit bloody, like psychotic sort of thing. Like two people dating and the guy murders the girl. Anyway, you'll hear the lyrics. So yeah. Technical difficulties. So I gotta keep stalling.
Okay. Well, so the lyrics for the song are very weird. We write it together, and it was kind of interesting to write because it kind of started off just like an image in our heads, more like a painting rather than a story. And then from there, just wanted to, I don't know, use the imagery, use like the kind of story that we made for ourselves, and kind of continue off it, and try to make the best song that we can. Everyone so far has said that is usually favorite of ours. It's kind of catchy. I hope so. So I really hope you guys enjoy. And hopefully the technical difficulties are over. So that's a bit awkward. Well, we all go to the same school. Actually, I'll let you talk.
Well, because he wasn't in the band at first, actually. So we were put into a group in year 7 for rock band at school, the rock band program. So it was me, Inika, Leroy, and a few others. That was L for Leroy, I for Inika, O, and then Lion. Anyway. And then over the years, the changed. People left, people came, people left again. Cass came, Ed came, and now we're us. Okay, good to go. So this first one is Corpse of My Dreams.
Sky.
That one was called Mind of a Storm. And this next one is Sofitel Barnabas. I know that name doesn't really make any sense because it doesn't make any sense to us either. The song doesn't make sense. It's some ramblings from Cassidy that I had to put together. But it worked out. I like it. Hope you do too. Okay, let's get going. Something without meaning. Sofitel Barnabas, what would I give for a second of a kiss? So where can I start? All these memories in a palm, days of old and years of new. Black and lights as much of a view. If something eats at your soul, even after you took that oath, it's fair for your heart to turn cold, it's fair for your bones to grow old. It must hold pens to write in a book without pages. Is it fair for birds to sit in their cages? If I found a beautiful book covered in mold, would you watch as my smile turned into a scold? Sofitel Barnabas, Sofitel Barnabas. I can't help you, I can't help you, I can't help you, I can't help you now. Won't you help me? Won't you help me? Won't you help me? Won't you help me? Oh. If I didn't tell you I needed you now, would you still understand me? In a way, somehow. Never had so many people need me. Never felt so alone. I can't stand to go home. We're gonna slow it down for this one. This is Jade's Fine. It's our last song for the night. Get your torches out, guys. Come on, you all have phones. Get your torches out.
the floor, I feel it stick to my feet. I can't tell if it's mine, I can't tell where I am. It's completely pitch black, I'm disoriented. I hear that dripping sound again, but this time it's right next to me. I think I hear his footsteps coming closer to me. I don't know who he is, I don't know who I am. There's a rotting smell seeping out from the floorboards. I know what it is, and I don't wanna be next. Thank you. We have been Lion, and follow us on Instagram at lion.band.
Okay, I've learnt something from Nina. I didn't realise that when you were on stage and you did like this, it didn't work. I thought people just followed you. I didn't learn anything, except that these guys were amazing. Really loved that. Let's give them another round of applause. We have a few more thank yous. Again, this night can't go ahead with all these people, so I need to express how grateful we are. If you guys or you guys in internet land that are no doubt watching tonight don't come first, second or third, there are still other prizes, special prizes to be given out. Thanks to Dynamic Music, there is some equipment for the Abdullah El Danawi Encouragement Award. Also, for that award, the multi-track recording at Studios 301. The Aaron Chug Award will award them with Rode microphone product from Taramara Music, who has given so much. The YouthRock Special Finalist Award is a multi-track digital recording at Damien Gerard, Sound Heaven Studios, Zen Studios, the Grove Studios and the Lab. And the YouthRock Special Vocalist Award. Unfortunately, she couldn't join us tonight, but Alex Blandino was going to be here. There will be vocal lessons by Alex Blandino. There is one more thank you, and it's arguably the most important because as a musician myself, I can tell you that when you are up here playing music, if your audience doesn't give to you, you cannot give much back. So the quality up here deeply reflects how wonderful you are as an audience. So thank you to you guys. You're one of the most important components of a live show. And of course, the talent themselves, all of you guys. Amazing work even getting here and entertaining us tonight and giving us your heart and soul. The next band up, they said they were mates of Lion, the last band. They go to the same school, Rose Bay. But when they said it, they were like, I think they meant, I just heard an uh-oh. I think they meant they were bitter rivals and they're mates. Okay, I'm going to get pushed off the stage soon. So, without further ado, introduce Mess to the stage. Now, these guys have already done a lot with their short career so far. They've played for the French Embassy. They have defeated climate change, apparently. No, they played at the school strike for climate, and which is pretty amazing. They definitely did something towards defeating climate change. And then after that, they undid all of that work because the next thing they did was broke their friend's deck by playing a backyard party, and apparently that was the best gig of their life. I'm not sure how their friend felt about that gig. Don't think it was the best gig of his life. I didn't establish whether the parents were aware this gig was happening. Was it a gig or a party? We're not sure. But the deck got broken. That's not amazing. And I do have a shout out. Did we establish if Morgan is watching tonight? No? Morgan is their old bass player who moved to Tasmania, and we think he might be watching tonight. I did ask, can I make fun of Morgan? And I was going to make fun of, well, you left the band, now see where they are. But apparently it was because he moved to Tasmania. So I'm sorry, Morgan, we miss you. They all love you. They wish you were here. Well, I'm not sure if Charlie wishes you were here, because then we won't get into that. Oh, it's not Chai, it's Chai. Chaiki. Oh, there's no K here. Oh, Chaiki. I apologise. I'm going to call him Chris from now on. So, yeah, so these guys, they also have King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard as an influence. But did you see that that doesn't faze me anymore? So we can all stop writing King Giz in there because I'm fine with it now. Psychedelic Porn Crumpets, Viagra Boys, Sticky Fingers, and Grander Things are also on their list of influences. So again, we're in for an eclectic sound here, and I'm very excited to introduce Mess.
Thank you all. Alec was very happy with our backyard gig, his parents not so much, but this first song is called Skeet. The bank robbers laughed, shifted their focus. 10-foot mosquitoes sucked and dry. Bugs are out of cages, don't let them dry. We don't wanna hold your hearts full of bugs. Timbuktu's on the phone. We don't wanna drive the Mars to the sun. Just stick there in a black shark, stick there a black cat. You won't come out of your house till you're old and frail. You threw in the towel when the monkey lost his tail. We don't wanna board your bars full of bugs. Timbuktu's on the phone. We don't wanna drive the Mars to the sun. To the sun. this next song. I've been told, apparently, because we're rock stars, I'm not allowed to tell you the name of this next song until after we've played it. But the drummer is allowed to count us in. Wasting away, stumbling around circles, taking days by the day. Only stopped asking myself if I'm late, it's too late. Now my mind's a rough and my mind's in a haze. Oh, why can't you wait? Now I'm scared to go sleep till my waking in pain. I don't know what I'm saying, but I know it's in vain. My only intuition leads me back to my brain. Oh, can you see? Baby, I'm free. And it was all a haze. All a haze, and it was all a haze, and it was all a haze. I'm running away, my eyes fixed on your dress, my neck so sore. Can't wait every day, it takes so long and so hard to go on. Bring it back to my mind, but now it feels like it's gone. Now my will's aligned with yours not with mine. Now I'm stumbling once again. However, will I find the time? Say one thing, then my place, I need some kind of escape. And I can never lose a dream, I'm tired of lying awake. I'm trying to learn how to fly, it's not just the bird. Oh, to think I was free! And it was all I had! All I had, that was all I had, that was all I had. This is the part where you get up and down. Oh, to think I was free! That it was all I had! 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 How good's this lighting, dude? Live lighting. That's something, that's how you know you've made it. This next song. Oh, that last song was called Laris. That's right, rock and roll. That last song was called Laris. This song's called Mend. corrupted from store. Stay in school, get a degree, contribute to society. Stay in school, get a degree, not worth much if you can't read. Stay in school, your PC friends infecting me. Stay in school, skip in school, why won't you leave? Thank you. We got some energy. This next song, some of you may know from Soundcheck earlier today. That's right. The Birds. I'm up at night, thinking about these birds. I see them traveling in their flocks of herds. One flew past my window, flapped her wings at me. Colourful feathers, smashed her shiny beak. Show me a parrot, I'll show you a cockatoo. All these birds look the same. All these birds look the same. All these birds look the same. All these birds all look great. I'm up at night, thinking about these birds. I see them traveling in their flocks and herds. One flew past my window, flashed her wings at me. Colorful plumage, matched her rosy cheeks. Showed me a parakeet. All these birds look the same. All these birds look the same. All these birds look the same. All these birds all look great.
No blues, red, or green. These birds all
broke my stick.
Thank you. That was incredible. That's all our songs. Tell you what, this is pretty incredible. Dude, how good's that? YouthRock. That is the biggest banner I've ever seen at a rock gig, I tell you what. So I'll hand the mic back to Lola. I do like the sound of my own voice, probably a little too much.
I was just going to say that you haven't been to many gigs, have you? If that's the biggest sign you've ever seen at a gig. Yep. You need to go see some music. I did forget to tell you guys that if you liked their music, they have a single coming out on August the 13th. They played it tonight. Well, I did ask which one's a single. They were like, Laris/Bird. And I was like, I don't understand which one's single. They've gone the classic A-side, B-side, 2 for the price of 1. The single is a double, coming out on August 13th. So check them out. Look them up on Spotify. So now the hard work begins. We are going to leave the judges for a moment to go and deliberate. And I'll tell you what, I don't know what's going to happen tonight. Usually you go, yeah, it's between those guys. We've roughly got it. I've got no idea. It's a tough call tonight, and they've got a hard job ahead of them, as they always do. You guys can mingle amongst yourselves, go and use the bathroom. I don't know, can you get a drink downstairs? I'm not sure. Go and do some fun stuff while they go do the awful job. We'll be back to let you know who goes through.